23 riders will contest the 8th round of the MotoGP World Championship at this legendary Assen venue. Red flag has been taken away. Johan Zarco.
Zarco got away well, but Marc Marquez,
Tino Rossi up into 3rd place. They come into the Struben corner for the first time, and then they explode like a cork out of the bottle down through the beam slang.
Zarco on that soft front, soft Michelin rear tyre already starts to break away from Marquez and the chasing pack.
That was the plan, and that is exactly what has happened. Maverick
6-lap finish
through the chicane for the very first time. They cross the line. What will Zarco's advantage be at the front? It is 0.6 of a second over Mark.
He's down into Struben, turn number 5. He's got 2 GB16s ahead of him, Bautista and Redding.
Down through the bean slang they come. There you are. There is Bautista. You've got to be patient, haven't you, if you're in the chasing pack, because you know that probably those softer option tyres are going to start degrading before the end of the race.
Well, that's what the strong assets. Jonas Folger had a shocker from that 6th place on the grid. That runoff at the Ruskin hook dropped him all the way down to last place and 23rd.
They must have got past Alvaro Bautista.
So quickest man on track last time around was Marc Marquez in 2nd place at 1:35.001. Just about as long as they keep overtaking each other, they're going to be losing contact with Danilo Petrucci currently in 4th place. Of course, Petrucci was 4th in Barcelona when he crashed out very late on a couple of weeks ago. Poncharal already taking big gulps of water. He's going for it at Struben, turn number 5. Petrucci. I was just about to say he's lining up a move on Marquez, and he does it at the very next corner. Petrucci up into 2nd place.
Great ride by Alvaro Bautista. As you can see, he is now in front of Scott Redding.
Is that Marquez? Look at that, he was almost down there, Marquez. Was that big front end slide from the reigning world champion.
They are absolutely, and Zarco in front of him.
Yeah, the theory, which of course has been thrown out of the window quite a few times this year, is with that hard tyre
just behind him,
you know, he's just put in the fastest lap of the race. Credit to him, he's come up with some fierce criticism for some underwhelming performances on that Suzuki. We saw him fight for the podium in Qatar.
Vizioso is thinking, I've really got to get out of this battle. Oh, nobody up there.
He was taken 3rd place from Marquez at the timber chicane. We're on the last lap. It's a straight showdown then for the victory, surely between Rossi and Petrucci. 0.4 of a second Rossi led against Vinales. He's got the red mist down here, Andrea Iannone. Next in his sights is Scott Redding. So Andrea Iannone, we said at the start of the programme, not only top 6 on that Suzuki so far for him this year, but he's got one in his sights now.
Vinales now up in 9th place
on the Italian, just about a 10th faster than the 3 riders in front of him. What a battle that's raging here at 4th, 5th place. Scott Redding's got a bit of daylight between himself, you know.
Champion Vizioso and Vinales.
And 2 riders who are really, really struggling. Danny Pedrosa's way down in 13th place. Jorge Lorenzo still not there to find himself into the point scoring.
He's been in such good form.
It's pretty much as you were, isn't it, in terms of the gap between those top 4. They concertina up, the effect of the brakes going into the timber chicane then. Redding tries to break away from the chasing pack led by Iannone from Dovizioso, Bautista, Vinales and Crutchlow. This is really impressive by Scott Redding.
Yeah, he certainly has. He would want to be. Zarco still leads the way. Momentarily into turn 1 off the start line. We saw Marc Marquez lead the way, but Zarco made him wait. Though I thought Valentino Rossi had a little think about getting on the inside of Marquez there.
And I have to give more kudos and take out of the game to Danilo Petrucci.
That has really concertinaed up now, hasn't it, as they come down towards the bean slag. 18.5 laps to go, round 8 of the MotoGP World.
This could be a ride-saving ride by Scott Redding the way he's going. He's riding for his future. Lots of rumours about whether Pramac Ducati are considering other options. Well, we know they are.
Just waiting for this explosion to come.
Yeah, Marquez and Rossi look really strong in that 4th sector. But it's edge grip you need through those fast change of direction. You know, with Zarco, you just wonder whether, you know, he might be just running out of a little bit of edge grip with that soft option rear tyre.
Trouble is, Dovizioso is bringing along a few friends with him, isn't he? And that does include now Maverick Vinales.
Yeah, and Scott Redding's early charge. How much has he burned up? One way to go, but Dovizioso and Vinales started to really pile on the pressure now.
Yeah, as far as the championship goes, if Vinales could finish in front of Dovizioso.
Mixed frustration, you can see there, written all over his face. He knew that was an opportunity to score points for only the second time in his MotoGP career. The last thing he needed when he's riding for his Mexican hook. So that's it, there's no rider now in MotoGP that scored points in every race. Jonas Folger was the last one, the first race error we've seen of the year from the German, not the way he would have.
BP16 is quick, and he's quite capable to stand with these guys who stand at the moment. Ready coming under real pressure. Dovizioso thinks about getting up inside of Vinales.
Plastic and clinical timber chicane move there on the brakes by Bautista, executed to absolute perfection. So Bautista back up into 7th place. Rossi's through on chicane. Vinales has crashed. The World Championship leader, Maverick Vinales, has crashed out. We saw the...
Down he goes, coming out of the chicane. Left-hander loses the front end, and his championship lead almost certainly will disappear. We ride with him. First move of the top 4 for a long, long time. Zarco trying to break them the front. That doesn't work. So just see what Zarco's got. We know what Zarco has got. He will fight aggressively to hang in there.
I'm just wondering whether Marquez was going to have another lunge at Rossi in the timber chicane. Contact between Zarco and Rossi. Rossi was really fortunate the second time this year that there's been contact between Zarco and Rossi. Cash your minds back to the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas.
Incident, right. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah, Rossi's running a wider line. Rossi just ran the wide line. You can see there the contact lifted Rossi's foot off the left. Zarco though, he was doing a Rossi there. Once you pass, when Rossi gets overtaken, he fights straight back at the next corner. That's what Zarco...